Hey guys, I just want to make a review today, a little review on my 2021 Kawasaki ZX10r. You know what? There's a lot of, well, it's not a lot of videos on YouTube about this bike yet. Probably because this bike is not, they don't have a lot of bikes on the dealers to demo, so probably that's the reason why you don't see a lot of reviews of this bike. But that's why I'm making this video. This is my kind of motorcycle community service for this bike, just to show some people that are interested in getting this kind of motorcycles. But they changed the design of the bike for this year. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but something about this bike doesn't look the same in person that when you see some pictures on the internet or videos. Actually, it's a beautiful bike, man. I love the design that they did on the bike. So let me take you for a spin, and I can talk a little bit about how I feel about the bike. When they did the rear end, this is a new design, and of course the front end too. They also have a TFT display now, which is something that people that were looking into this bike to get, with this new model. And yeah, let me start the bike. The TFT is very clear. It's really clear to see. Even though I don't have a smoke screen, is really clear to see. This bike, it has I think 3 engine modes. It has the rain, road, and full power, which I think is the best one for me. Okay, so let me go around the corner and I can talk about the bike. I never really get into this kind of motorcycles because I always thought like these bikes are kind of crazy powerful and hard to control and heavy. I mean, this is a liter bike, and the bike itself is a little bit big, but I mean, you're talking about this kind of engines makes the bike to move so easily. I mean, it's 450 pounds for this bike, but that's why I want to do this review, because I know some people riding this kind of bikes on the highway going almost 200 miles an hour, and I just want to show people the different the other side of these motorcycles. I love the way this bike handles. It's very smooth, man. I mean, I cannot believe how smooth this bike is. And that's why I love it, because the power delivery is so smooth. The throttle doesn't do anything crazy. Like, it's responsive, I know, but doesn't get out of control, and it's not like kind of acting weird on you. It just goes so smoothly. Talking about comfort on this bike is very comfortable. I mean, I can go for hours and hours of riding this bike, and it's super comfortable. Now they put cruise control on these bikes, and that is beautiful, man. I mean, somebody will say, well, it's a super sport bike, you don't need the cruise control. But I think it's very practical when you're riding on highways or whatever. But after coming from a ride, normally I don't ride on the city, I go for a ride long way to other places. So when I'm coming back home, I get a ride on the highway, and the cruise control makes the ride even easier and more comfortable. But yeah, I mean, I have around 300 miles on the bike. The weather has been a kind of cold and raining, so that's why I don't have more miles. But you know, I have plenty miles enough to say how I feel about this bike. You know, I think they did an amazing job with this bike. As you can see, you know, it's very smooth. This engine is amazing smooth. I mean, it's just crispy. You don't hear any like clicking noises, or the transmission and the engine and the throttle itself is just so smooth. I know this bike is quiet. I don't have anything done to the exhaust, but probably I would do just like a slip-on to just keep it. I don't want to make it too loud because I have another bike that is really loud. So, but see, riding on the streets, this bike is so smooth. I mean, I think this bike is gonna be to ride it everywhere. You can take it to the track. You can ride on the streets. You can cruise on the highways or whatever. The riding position is aggressive, but not to the point that it's painful to ride on this bike. The riding position is very comfortable. You know, the last ride I did for the day was like 6 hours, and I was very surprised how comfortable this bike is. You know, at the end of the day, I don't feel like, you know, pain in my wrist or pain in my back, nothing. It was just so comfortable. Let me talk about the engine for a minute. This engine is very refined. This engine is very powerful and refined. I'm glad that Kawasaki didn't do anything crazy to this engine, because you can tell how this engine is so refined and smooth, and you have minimum vibration on the handlebars too. You don't feel any vibration, so that is a plus. I think you know, this bike is great. It goes and compete with some of the high-end motorcycles, especially you know, like BMW, Aprilia, and Ducati. Some of those kind of they call them premium motorcycles. This bike offers all of that.